Hey everyone, okay, so I thought I would answer some questions today which have been regarding the brushes, which will obviously be released really soon, which is such a nice thing. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to get my own sets, so it's great. So I've read some of the things people have been asking and curious about, so I'm just going to try and answer them for you as best I can. The first one is why I didn't use a backing brand or somebody bigger than myself to do these brushes. The main reason is I wanted them for myself. I didn't want anybody else involved because I'm so particular, I'm so pissy about brushes. I know a good brush, that I wanted to make sure that they were perfect and nobody else could have a say in it. So, and because I didn't want any flat lay down brushes, it was the first hurdle when I was speaking to other manufacturers and brands, people who wanted to be involved. I was like, I don't want it. And they were like, you need one. And I was like, I don't want it. So yeah, for me, it was a case of, I didn't want it. Financially, I could have done with it, but I didn't want it. It was never gonna happen. Why is there no flat lay down brush? Because they're a pain in the ass to use. That's the truth. A flat lay down brush is a standard eyeshadow brush that you put your eyeshadow on. That's pretty much all the bloody thing can do. A crease brush can do the same thing by putting it on the eyelid, but it can go into the crease. It can go all the way up to the eyebrow, it can go under the eyebrow. It can do a multitude of things, and a flat lay down brush leaves a hard edge. If you have been trained in makeup school, I have, you will be taught hard edges. You do not want hard edges in real life. You don't even want them in editorial, to be quite honest with you, but that's why. I have no desire to make one unless one is really, really needed. But at the moment, no. Why Japan? Because they make the best brushes. It's that simple. There was no way on earth I was going to use a machine. It was never going to happen, which is hurdle after hurdle of beginning this process was, well, we can make you tens of thousands of brushes. Yeah, but that's by machine. I want them handmade. I want them perfect. So that's why they're made in Japan, because there are artisans who have minimum of 5 years training. Some of them have 30 years training. I want them exquisite. They have to be exquisite. Did you really finance this project yourself? I absolutely financed it all myself. There is nobody else involved in the brushes. It's all my own money, all my own savings, and some help from the bank. Very scary. That's how I did it, and that is how I will continue to do it for the future. Yes, it means that there's going to be some lag time when brushes need to be replenished, but that's just the way it is. That way I can keep control over the situation because it's me and my brand, and that's why I wanted to do it, because I think a lot of times on YouTube there are a lot of opportunities oftentimes thrown at you and presented to you, and I pretty much wanted everybody to know, myself, that I wanted these so badly that I was willing to use my own money and my own backing and my own financial resources to create this project. So yeah, that's what I did. What obstacles did you come across? Loads. I did everything ass backwards, to say the least. It was a hard process. People saying, we can make you this brush, and then they send you this brush and the brush is absolutely trash. It's trash. And I was like, this is not the brush I asked for. And that was a really hard thing. It wasn't until I sort of thought, look, I'm not going to get them made in this country the way I want them. I'm going to have to go elsewhere. So that's why I decided to go to Japan, because they made the brushes that I loved the most. And I thought, well, Japan would be the best place to start sort of doing it. Why are you so passionate about brushes? Because I'm a freak. I just love them. Brushes have taught me more about makeup than makeup has. The right brushes can make a smoky eye so easy, and smoky eyes are a pain to do. They can make crease work easy when it's not an easy thing to do. They can make contouring and blusher, and there's this glorious brush that I'm hoping to come out with for Christmas. It's going to just be limited edition because I cannot afford to make it. It's too expensive, but I want to do it for Christmas just as a one-off. you know, if you've like contoured your cheeks and they're too strong, or you've put too much blush on, it's too bad, you've got too much highlighter on because it's too scary. This brush is so beautiful. It's splayed like this, and you do this and all those lines go and just disappear. It's amazing. Brushes are my passion. What makes your brushes different? They're mine. They're perfect. I have seen to it that they are perfect. Sometimes I like a foundation that you don't like, and sometimes I like an eyeshadow that you don't like. But these brushes, when you see them and feel them, you'll know they are perfect. They are the softest brushes. They are beautiful in every regard. And that's what makes them different from a lot of other brands. They're not mass produced like other brands. They are made specifically for me to sell to you, because I want you to experience the gorgeousness of things like this. Will you be producing more brushes? Yes, I hope so. But the production of more brushes will actually be down to you, not me. Other than the brush for Christmas, which I hope to get out. Yes, but these brushes are complete as far as I'm concerned. But if there are brushes that you want that aren't in the collection, there's enough of you that are going on about these same brushes, then yes, the collection will be expanded to include some brushes that you actually want, rather than just the ones that I created, because I was selfish and wanted them for myself. And lastly, are you ever going to get backing for this? I don't know. They would have to be a silent partner, not even a word. So yes, that would be really nice if somebody came along who was like, I don't want to talk, but I'll give you all the money. I would love that. I'm not gonna lie, I would love that, because it takes a huge amount of pressure off me. But otherwise, I don't think it's probably gonna happen, to be quite honest with you. There you go. So the brushes will be out very, very soon. I'll put all the links and everything when they're available and let you know beforehand. But thank you for listening. Thank you for all your lovely comments about them on Twitter and here. It's such a nice thing for me to see. And thank you for all the people that went to the preview event in America. I'm so pleased you like them. It makes me so happy. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.